I'm still pretty sore with Sonic losing. Genshin Impact bought it, but whatever, it is what it is. So, with Sonic Forces, actually being a good game for Sonic and all that, I think it's pretty appropriate to talk about what I love about this game. And it's not more so like the gameplay, it is what it is. But I think what the game really fixed, and it was because they got new writers, was the story. And not really just like the story, but more so what I mean is like the characters. I mean, like, you can actually tell, like the writers who wrote this had like a real problem, or not like a problem, but like they actually knew what to do with the characters and how to fix them. Because like the fact that they actually address the problems with some of the characters, and I'm gonna get into that later, just really kind of helps out, like with Sonic in like the main like storytelling that going forward. And what I mean by that is with with every character in the game besides Sonic, because in my opinion, and I think general opinion wise, Sonic doesn't really have like much change, I guess you could say. I mean, like he's like your like do good, basic, fun loving character is what it is. Now, starting off with characters, I think Amy, that's like the least character development wise, because the thing is, Amy for a long while has been written good. She doesn't really need anything like change with it or anything. She has like a couple of good moments in it, but for the most part, it's what it is. Now, Knuckles is like the next person who has like actually a good change for me, in my opinion, because for the past few years there's been like no explanation for why he hasn't been guarding the Master Emerald, because ever since his first appearance, that was literally like his to-do, his job, his sacred duty in each and every game, until like I think Sonic Heroes, they established like why he wasn't there, or him having to like getting it stolen or something like that. And then after Sonic Heroes, they just kind of just forgot about that in general. I mean, like, come on. Is there a reason why, like, during Sonic Lost World, he's there just chilling? And I understand with Sonic Forces, the whole world is, like, run amok or anything, but you couldn't have, like, explained, like, oh no, Dr. Eggman, he stole the, Master Emerald because he actually, taken over the world like he did. Didn't even build Eggman Land, whatever. Like, they actually fixed this by the prelude, like the animation thing and all that stuff actually addresses him like actually protecting the emerald. And I don't think we actually seen him protecting like in game for I don't know how long, but I sure as hell know it's been a long while, I'll say that. And now with Eggman, that's like wow, that's some good character development, because for a long while I love Eggman. He's one of my favorite Sonic characters. I didn't think he needed anything changed. Now, they don't really like change anything per se. It's just they actually give him something like to like care about, and that's his like AI daughter relationship here we got going on, being Sage. And I think it's like real wholesome, like showing the fact that Eggman does have humanity in him. And what I mean by that is like, obviously Eggman is a bit of a goof. He has some like admiration for Sonic and like that, but like we never really seen him like really like show like emotion besides wacky funny character. And I think Sage really like did it for him. I hope she comes back for like a later installment in the game, but for the most part it's really good character development for him going forward, hopefully. Now here we go. Tails. Thank you, Sega. Thank the writers for fixing him, because ever since Sonic Colors, they did him so dirty, man.
Oh, I'd say it's been nice knowing you, but it hasn't.
I have to admit I'm a little scared. I don't think we can beat this guy.
See you on the ground, buddy.
Huh? Sonic, no!
Just got one last thing to do. As for you,
for the longest while, he's basically been like, Sonic, I need help. Sonic, You gotta do something. I can't do anything on my own. And the fact that they actually address this in the game, it's like, wow. Because for the longest while, he hasn't done nothing. And it really got to me because in Sonic Colors during the final battle, like, you know, obviously there has to be like a game reason for why Sonic needs to fight the thing alone because Tails isn't playable. But like, you could have done something to like show Tails being more heroic than just like Sonic going like, yo, peace bro, even though we've done so much stuff together and fight so many villains and like bosses and all that whatever. Nah bro, you go. You go. Like, what? And I think it's like the worst in Sonic Forces because whenever chaos comes, fake chaos, not the real one obviously. It's chaos like not even like a big form of him. It's just the first one. And I remember in Sonic Adventure, he was able to take down, what was it, like Chaos 3 or something, because he had like 3 Chaos Emeralds, something like that, I can't remember. But the fact of like, Tails had done so much stuff, and the previous writers were just like, no bro, sorry, Tails ain't with that. It just bothered me for the longest while. And even though Tails doesn't like, you know, do like really anything, and neither does any of the real characters besides Sonic, it's just good that we're like now stepping into the right path. And that's the thing about all the characters, is that now hopefully going forward, but not just Eggman, Knuckles, Rose, and all that, we can like go a path with more characters. Hopefully, like hopefully we could see more of Shadow, Rouge, and just see like more of like what, like storytelling wise, how we could like go farther than what we've been doing. Because for the most part, they've basically just been like background characters and just cheerleaders. And I do understand Sega does get some heat, especially back during the, you know, like Sonic 06, Sonic, you know, like Shadow days. I mean, like, that is understandable. But like now we're at a point to where like I think they can manage handling these characters and not forgetting them, because I don't want them to get to the point to where they're just like, we don't want y'all here, you know. But I don't know, hopefully this is something better for the Sonic series in general, and you know, hopefully pray to God it does. All right, thank you, thanks for watching, guys.